storyline of Raiders is simple. The action suspenseful but lighthearted. The hero is in constant jeopardy in scenes inspired by many movies of the past. Inspired by many of them, but a copy of none. Setting out to recall the past is one thing. Making it live anew, another. Steven Spielberg, the director of Jaws, joined forces with George Lucas, creator of Star Wars, to attempt a kind of entertainment neither had made before. The producers will readily admit the film owes much to the thrill-a-minute matinee serials and B-movies of the 40s and 50s. Which brings us to our heroine, Marion Ravenwood.
Take your lousy hands off!
Played by Karen Allen. Feisty, confident. There's no getting around the fact she's still a damsel in distress.
Wait. Well, I can be reasonable.
That time is past.
You don't need that. Wait. I'll tell you everything.
Yes. I know you will.
In 2 minutes, those spears will touch. When they do, you die.
Damsels in distress, a staple of the cliffhanger. This tense scene from G-Men versus the Black Dragon kept audiences on the edge of their seats during a Saturday matinee in 1945. Would the brave G-Men overpower the enemy and save the helpless heroine? You had to come back in a week to find out. Another diabolic scare tactic. Another lady in dire need of help. This time, it's Federal Operator 99 to the rescue. The suspense mounts, even though we know she'll be okay. After all, it's only Chapter 4. There are still 8 more to come. The dreaded power saw. It could always be counted on to send shivers up the spine. So naturally, this kind of jeopardy was a must for just about every serial. Fortunately, we never had to witness what certainly would be an unpleasant sight if the lady and Saw were to meet. At the last moment, somehow, someone or something would spare us.
I'll tell you everything.
Now back to Marion. How in heaven's name can she get out of this mess?
Let her go.
Cut. Lovely.
In some respects, making an action picture today is easier than in the past. Fire scenes, for instance. Chemical retardants on the stuntman's costume make this effect much less dangerous. On the other hand, fistfights have to be staged and rehearsed step by step as they've always been.
You just duck down and come back.
Working with our stunt coordinator, Glenn Randall, Steven Spielberg and I would carefully choreograph each move.
Okay. Right. That's what I was looking for.
Can we determine, fellas, can we determine at what time I'm going to start aiming for the head and what time I'm going to stop trying to move?
No, you're going to from the head.
All the time. So the next time we do it, I'm aiming for your head.
Right.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Aim for the head, but miss. Close timing. It requires a lot of rehearsal. Now, as soon as the breakaway props receive their final scoring, we're ready to shoot.
Okay, keep quiet. We're going to turn and then light. Get out of it. Terry, hang on. Right, get out of it, boys. Okay, Terry, I think I'm ready.
The fight scenes in the Raven Bar took nearly 2 weeks to film.
Down the background.
More time than was spent making an entire Be Quickie in the old days. Recently, Terry Leonard and I visited Glenn at his California ranch. We talked about the various hazards a stuntman faces on the job.
Right there. Or it wouldn't work, right?
They talk about all the dangers stuntmen go through, wrecking cars and airplanes, but I think Terry would agree with me. The stunt that gets more people hurt in this industry is a simple fight routine. Because when you throw a punch, you're throwing it with all the force that you would throw to hit somebody, but yet you're missing them by inches. There's a lot of stuntmen that just cringe when they find out that they have to do a fight with an actor that's not had a great deal of experience doing them, only because 9 times out of 10 they're going to get hit some way, someplace. Okay, first move, boom, block, boom.
Thanks mainly to Glenn's coaching and imaginative choreography, this actor never once hit a stuntman during any of the elaborate fight scenes.
So that when he swings...
The challenge for Glenn, me, and director Spielberg is to make each of the fights look real, authentic. To accomplish this, the placement of the camera is all important.
The thing that we're talking about is that if the camera's over there, for instance, that I don't have to just miss him. I can miss him by a foot, right?
You always have to work your fights to the angle of the camera, so that, say, well, throw a punch here.
Throw a punch there.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
Now, if the camera's right there, they're going to see a 6-inch gap there.
6 inches here.
Right.
No way
So now,
you can make
no.
a foot.
So now if you wanted to make a direct hit, you just turn his body a little bit and
So
throw the punch here
throw-
at the same distance. If the camera's at this angle, it's going to look like it tore his head
So all
off.
I have to do is throw right there.
That's all you gotta
Well,
do right
get a
here.
little closer.
I can. How far out do I have to be? But if the camera were here, it would be. So if I'm back here and it goes like that, the one who's selling it is him. I don't have to be anywhere near him.
One of the difficulties with choreographing a fight with as people as we had in the bazaar is that you've got 15, 25 moves. Everybody has to be in the right position at the right time.
Each move was like a line of dialogue. It had to be memorized and delivered as rehearsed. The bullwhip, the colorful calling card of Indiana Jones. To master the use of this lethal weapon, I practiced on my own time, not for art so much as for self-preservation. After weeks of self-inflicted punishment, I finally was ready to turn it against others. A prerogative of the stunt coordinator is to pick some stunts to himself. Glenn will attempt to flip the truck over onto its roof.